HarperCollins presents The Rose Bargain by Sasha Peyton Smith, read by Emily Mount, Shiromi Arserio, and James Meunier.
For Emily, I couldn't do this without you, and I wouldn't want to anyway. Come away, O human child, to the waters and the wild, with a fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand. William Butler Yeats. Take pains, be perfect. William Shakespeare, A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Then. 1471. The War of the Roses. King Edward's face was streaked with mud and blood when the woman first appeared at the tree line. His sword hung by his side, limp, in a single moment of pause. And then he fell to his knees. There had been rumours of the others' involvement in the war, from the first moment a sword plunged through the belly of a banner knight from the Midlands. But denial goes down easy. Surely there were plausible explanations for the sudden turns in weather, or the flocks of sheep found skinned and headless. But those whose grands taught them never to go into the woods without a sprig of holly in their pocket knew. They'd known for months, for decades, for generations. Like the gods meddling in the affairs of men in the Trojan War, the others, too, played with moral conflicts for fun. That's what they were called back then. The others. The Lancasters and the Yorks both believed themselves to be the legitimate successors to the Plantagenet line. But a country cannot have two kings, and as neither side was willing to concede to the other's claim to the throne, banners were raised and blades were sharpened. The war was brutal, as all wars are, pointless and cruel. Within the first year, the soil of England ran wet with blood. But the war did not end. Like the beat of the drums that led farmers to slaughter, it marched on. It wasn't until the Battle of Barnet that the tide truly turned. Every schoolchild on the island knows the story. It's carved into marble stones outside Buckingham Palace, set upright for all to read. The story of the day Queen Meunier saved all of England. It went like this. The battlefield was burning, and Edward was desperate. Whether it was the scent of desperation or blood that called her is still some matter of debate. But what matters is she came. They say the entire battlefield went still as she strode out into the fray. Her bone-white gown trailed gauzy behind her, catching the leaves and pulling them along in her wake. She had onyx hair, and eyes even blacker than that. Her skin was ghostly pale, her sharp features so beautiful that looking at her felt like a physical blow. Some men bent over and retched, unable to take the sight of her. She walked across the battlefield on slipper-clad feet, slowly, like she knew they'd all wait for her. Edward dropped to his knees before her. "Stand," she commanded, and he did. "I come to help." Tears streaked tracks through the dirt on his face as he nodded in wordless, profound gratitude. She leaned into him, her perfect profile silhouetted in the ashy smoke of the battlefield, and whispered into his ear. The conversation wasn't long. Whatever she offered, he readily agreed to. Then she pulled a dagger from her belt and slashed his palm. The bargain was made. On the other side of the clearing, Henry VI dropped dead. Britain had a new king, decisively. Edward IV. The Lancasters went home, and the York camp torches burned all night as the victory celebration raged.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?